allowed your offense to start clicking a little bit more toward the end of the season?
Experience, 100% experience. Just a lot of young guys on the field at once, and it just takes time sometimes. I mean, like, you just got to work on it. I mean, practice, you do what you do, but I mean, the game is that's when you actually put it all together and start clicking with everything.
Yeah. If you look back now at like the first couple weeks of the season, do you see yourself as a different player now than you were then?
Absolutely. I remember Boise when we went over there, just like the very first play, all jumpy, eyes wide open. I can only imagine just looking at myself. But yeah, kind of. And now to the last game we played Wazoo, just being able to sit down, calm, scan the field, see what everybody's doing, and be able to make plays when I need to.
Anything about the college game surprised you that you learned, or was it different than what you thought it would be as the season kind of went along?
The speed was an eye-opener for me. Guys are a lot bigger, obviously, but I'd say the speed was one of the main things I needed to adjust to as the year went on, and still working on that, absolutely, but yeah, catching up.
How does that show up in your game, like when you're kind of more conscious of how fast the defense is, and like how does that change the way you run, maybe?
I think you can kind of see what the defense like pursuit angle. So like say you break a big run, you probably know who's coming next. Like a linebacker's probably gonna be on your heels, or a backside corner, or you can probably get somebody to overrun you sometimes. So cut back on them. So I mean, just knowing how fast everybody is and just being able to kind of game plan for it before it actually happens.
Are you a different runner than you were in high school? Are there things that you could do in high school that you can't do anymore here?
Yeah, I mean, high school's high school. You play some softer teams, and I mean, you can just kind of run around, have fun, try something you see on TV somebody else did, see if it works. If it doesn't work, try something else. But yeah, a lot of things have changed, but I wouldn't say a different runner. Just kind of growing. I mean, hopefully I can get to that point where I can go out and try some things and see if they work. But just still trying to catch it all, put it all together.
Yeah. Your brother get to watch many of your games?
He got to see Wazoo actually, and Cal, and those are two games he got to see like here. But he'll watch all of them back home, or back in Atlanta where he lives.
Yeah. What's his take on just kind of what you've done this year?
You can always do better.
Yeah.
He's honest. He's honest. You got caught or something like that. Some guy laid you out, something like that. Quit being soft. But I mean,
tough love.
Yeah, tough love, like anybody in the family.
I think you had, 30-some carries in the Apple Cup. Sort of, it seemed like as the season went on, they were throwing more at you too. Does that feel good? I mean, it feel right as the season went on? That you were that healthy and that durable to be able to take that on?
Yeah, it's a great feeling when the OC can trust you with the ball 32 times in a game and just give you that opportunity to do what you want to do. Like every running back wants the ball in their hands, and I really appreciate what he's done, just giving me that responsibility. So I mean, it's a good feeling.
Early in the season, trying to be patient, or I mean, obviously it was kind of week to week. Didn't really seem like, at least on the outside, we knew what to expect of you. But what was the first half of the season like for you, kind of biding your time?
First half of the season was kind of just, like I said, just feeling it out. Really, I mean, it was a new thing every week. Boise, it's just different teams, and like you're looking at this team on film, like man, they're big, they're fast, and I mean from high school when you see somebody else like, oh, we can do that with that. I mean, just making that adjustment.
Do you feel a different vibe or different?
How do you feel after 32 carries the full season?
I feel fine. A lot of ice baths, meeting with the trainers, all that good stuff. So they take care of us. A lot of love for those guys.
Kind of weird to get used to the bowl schedule where you practice 2 days and then have a couple days off.
Yeah, it's very weird actually. But still, something new. Getting used to it. We got this week off, getting ready for finals, so we got to lock in, like Coach says, and just finish strong in school right now, and then get right back to it Friday, and get ready for a game to go play.
Is it a situation where you guys kind of lean on some of the older guys, especially guys like Dwayne Washington, who've been through this for several years, where they've been through the bowl things?
Absolutely. I mean, I personally lean on the older guys for everything, just about. But, yeah, absolutely. They know what they're doing. They can walk you through it, tell you what's going to happen, tell you what we're gonna do on the bowl, even the bowl gifts, just like all types of stuff. So yeah, the older guys got some wisdom.
Did you have a true finals week at O'Day? Like, is this a lot different than what high school was like? Or?
No, we had finals week at O'Day. It's actually easier now because O'Day had 6 finals and now I only have 1. So yeah. So
What is that in?
Health disparities. So
Health
yeah.
experience?
Health disparities.
Disparities.
Yeah. So got to come through on that final Wednesday at 4 o'clock.
All right.
So
What's that? What's that class about?
just kind of like how healthcare can change, like how it affects everybody in the world, and just like how other people, basically the disparities of racial and stuff like that, all types of stuff though. But fun class, keeps you active, I appreciate it. Learned a lot of stuff that I'd never know without this class.
Yeah. If you had to